Hey YouTube, how's it going? My name is Sledgehammers, and today I have another Blacklight Retribution customization guide, and this episode is going to be a little bit different from my other episodes. I'm going to be going over two completely unorthodox, strange, and never before seen assault rifle builds. I came up with one of these myself, and one of them I had help from someone I encountered in a Blacklight Retribution server who happened to be one of my subscribers, so big shout out to him. His name will be in the description box below if you want to go check him out on the US servers in-game. So this first one is the one that he recommended to me. It utilizes both incendiary ammo and a infrared scope for ultimate rage factor on the receiving end of this weapon. This weapon is amazing and has completely manageable recoil. The infrared scope makes targeting completely easy. The incendiary rounds are also a very nice safety net for when you die. And for our muzzle, we're going to be going with the Briar S11 Archangel. This can be interchanged with the Hullbreach NXI Nexus if you would like, or the Krane RXS Typhoon. I went with the Briar Archangel simply due to the fact it has an extra pointed damage. Also, for the barrel, we're going to be going with one of my favorite barrels of all time, the Briar Rhino 25A. This is a very versatile and useful barrel on the assault rifle, heavy assault rifle, any receiver. Magazine, of course, like I said before, we're going to be going with incendiary. For the scope, I went with the infrared scope. That was not the extremely zoomed in one, it's the second most zoom. And for our stock, I went with the Taurex ACP Mod 0. This is what makes the recoil quite manageable. You can interchange this one with the Red Sand Stabilized, which is another one of my favorite recoil-based stocks, or the Armcom AC-10 Sharp. If you think you can handle just a little bit more recoil, you can, of course, go with the ACP Collapsible if you are having a little bit of trouble with the spread. For our weapon tag, I went with the Daylight tag, which is pretty much the weapon tag I use on everything if my damage tag doesn't bring up the damage. I'll check real quick. I don't think the damage tag is going to be working. Yep. So if your damage tag doesn't work, just go ahead and throw on the Daylight tag or an accuracy tag. And for camo, I just went with metallic black. So that's my first build. I use it if I get pissed off, because I usually do quite well with it, and it's quite fun to use. Pretty unorthodox. Now this one, we're also going to be utilizing in elemental ammo, the Magnum rounds. And a muzzle that I really don't see in this game very often is the Briar XL Break 9, which is the one I'm going to be using now. It is a low spread, low damage based muzzle, and we're going to be compensating for that damage with the barrel, which is the Krane GX3 Heavy, which is going to really kick up your damage as well as the spread. So the spread kind of balances out to a pretty manageable .76. For your magazine, we're going to be going with the Magnum rounds, which is going to bring up your damage by 2 points. And for your scope, this is obviously a matter of preference. The three scopes I cycle through are the OPRL Reflex 2 Hollow, Silverwood Cons ELO-Tech, and the Lightsky ELO-Tech R6. Those are my three favorite assault rifle scopes. For your stock, we're going to be going with the Vulcan ACP3 Collapsible. The recoil is at 3.88, which is very manageable for the assault rifle. You can go with the AC-10 Sharp, but it's not really changing that much. So I went with a spread because I can handle the recoil. For the weapon tag, again, I'm going to be using Daylight because the damage is not going to be increasing with the weapon tag. The damage tag. Camo, I went with metallic white. Just two ends of the spectrum, metallic black and metallic white. So those are my two completely unorthodox, strange, and never before seen assault rifle unorthodox weapons. So thank you guys for watching, and try these weapons out. Tell me what you think about them. So yeah, have a nice day, and I will